Hello and welcome. We have some breaking news. I still have my bed head. I have just got out of bed. It is early in the morning. It is just before 9 o'clock, is it at the moment? No, it's 18 minutes past 9 a.m. in the morning. I've not long been up. I've got my cup of morning coffee and I am very pleased to be doing a live pop-up because news has just come out and images have just come in that Prince Philip, the Duke of Edinburgh, has finally left hospital. So he has spent, obviously, as we know, 4 nights in hospital with a pre-existing condition which has been treated and monitored. So it's whatever the condition was, we do not know what the condition was, but it has been treated and monitored and he was deemed well enough to leave hospital. Now, I should say that we do not know if he is en route to Sandringham. However, that was not confirmed, but I think we all know. I think it's pretty safe to say that where else would he be going other than to rejoin the Queen and his family at Sandringham for Christmas. It's Christmas Eve. He could not possibly be going anywhere else. So I think, although it's not confirmed at present, I'm sure it will be later in the day, but I think it's pretty safe to say that he will be going straight from the hospital to Sandringham. Now, we know that he arrived by helicopter. So I'm thinking he may do the same. He may sort of go into a helicopter and then off to Sandringham. So what I'm going to do is share with you the link to the video. There is actually video footage of him leaving. So if I find the chat room, once it loads, so I will load the chat room and then I will post a link to the video footage. Yeah, it's just coming up now. It's a little bit slow on my computer today. Here we are. Right, it's coming. So I don't know whether or not the royal family actually wanted everyone to see this video. I think they might have done. Because usually it is very private. We didn't obviously see any arrivals, although it was obviously said and widely reported that he did walk from the car into the hospital. So he was walking into hospital and he most certainly was walking out of hospital. So I'm hoping the link that I've just shared works. I will obviously share that link in the description as well if you're watching on catch up. I know this is probably a really weird time for lots of live chatters watching, but I do hope that notifications are going out. I'm not sure they are, but anyway, I'm sure many of you will be watching this on catch up. So if you watch the video, he is walking unaided. I don't see any hint of a stick. He's dressed very smartly in a suit with a blue tie. He's getting into the, I think it's a Land Rover Discovery by himself. So he's climbing up, he sits in the back seat. There is lots of royal protection officers. Yeah, he looks really well. I have to say, he looks really well. He looks healthy. He looks rested. Whatever they've done to him, he looks really well cared for. We know that Prince Charles yesterday, when asked on a recent engagement how his father was, Prince Charles did respond that they were looking after him really well, and that seems to be true because obviously there has been, well, he looks really well. I mean, obviously, you know, he's not as mobile as perhaps he used to be in years gone by, but he's still walking. For 98 years old, he's walking and getting into the car and all that kind of thing. So if you're just joining, Prince Philip has left the King Edward VII Hospital in London and is said obviously to be rejoining the Queen and the royal family at Sandringham just in time for Christmas, because it is Christmas Eve. Did I say New Year's Eve earlier? I think I meant Christmas Eve. Yes, if I said New Year's Eve, it's Christmas Eve. But yes, it looks really well. There is also a photo I can share as well from the BBC News, which I will post in the link. So if you don't want to click the video, there is also a photo of him leaving as well. And yeah, I think he looks rather healthy. Let me know what you think. Let me see if there are any comments coming in. Lots of people saying such good news. Lynn says so relieved for the family. What time is it here? It is just gone 23 minutes past 9. So I have major bedhead. This is my getting out of bed hair in the morning. Jan Williams says, I can't imagine him being a good patient. Lots of vinegar in his personality. Oh, I think he would have made all of his wants and needs most definitely known. Let's put it that way. But I think I was right when I made my first video about him going into hospital, that there probably wouldn't be any members of the royal family going to visit because he was expected out quite soon. I mean, the only one that I said might go was possibly Princess Anne, but it seems like it turned out I don't think there were any major royal visitors that we know about anyway. And I'm sure that there have been photographers and TV crews stationed outside since he's been in. So I'm thinking that perhaps there weren't any royal visitors, but I'm sure they were in contact by the phone. Jamila says, hi Elliot, this is great news. It is indeed. So yes, and that's all we know at present. So, yeah, I mean, I'm going to go now, and I'm going to have breakfast. I'm going to finish my morning coffee, which is my Tim Hortons French vanilla coffee. And then I'm going to get dressed and get ready for Christmas, because obviously it's Christmas Eve. So, if you have enjoyed this really, really quick news bulletin breaking news, then please give this video a big old thumbs up. Don't forget to share on social media, and also do hit that bell so that you know whenever I upload a new video. Also, oh, hang on just a second. Yeah, hang on. No, let me just read some comments. Dawn says, you must sleep rather peacefully. Your bed head is very presentable. Well, I did give it a quick brush. Sorry, no, I'm not going to go right now. I will give it a little while, because I can just see that people are coming in. Maybe notifications are going out. Jan Williams says, Merry Christmas. Try Lion Coffee from Hawaii. And Dawn says, Merry Christmas, everyone. Merry Christmas indeed. Let me just see if I update the news, if anything else has come in quickly, just quickly before I go. No. The only thing I can say is that the Prince of Wales on Monday said his father had been looked after very well by the hospital staff. Yeah. Oh, yes, Christmas Day. So last year, Prince Philip did miss, obviously, walking to Sandringham at church, and I think people were kind of hoping that we would get to see him, but he in recent years, obviously since his retirement at 95, he hasn't really ventured out, even for things like going to church on Christmas morning. So I don't think we'll see him this year going out on Christmas morning, but obviously he will be able to fully take part in all of the festivities. Last night as well, we also had the Sussex's Christmas card electronically released. Now, let me just check before I go as well if it has been put on Sussex Royal Instagram, because last night it hadn't made it on there yet, and I predicted that at some point today it might make its way on Sussex Royal Instagram, because I thought that they would probably send it out to the charities and patronages first, and then perhaps put it on Sussex Royal for everyone else today, which would make sense being kind of pre-Christmas. So I'm just looking. I can't see it as an Instagram story. I can't see it as a main post, but it's early, and I'm not quite sure what the time difference is between here and Canada. Let me just check, because right, so it's 4:27 in the morning, so probably within the next 6 to 9 hours I would perhaps expect it to come on the Sussex Royal Instagram, maybe. Right, let's just see what else everyone else is saying. Oh, lots of people are coming now. Merry Christmas to everyone. Louisa says, good morning, it's so nice that he's going home. Merry Christmas, have a lovely day. And Jim A says, I used to live in Canada. You are pretty much guaranteed a white Christmas every year. Well, that sounds absolutely amazing. Right, I am going now. So if you've enjoyed it, give it a big old thumbs up. Don't forget to share on social media and also hit that bell so that you know whenever I upload a new video. Also, do make sure you are subscribed to the channel. If I don't get a chance to speak to you before Christmas, I may, depending on what happens. But please have a lovely, safe, merry, happy Christmas. You all deserve it. So, from me in Shropshire, mwah to you all, and Merry Christmas!